Uh-huh. Yeah. Eleanor, this the thing. If you're gonna find out what happened, what went down for real, if you're gonna find out whether he done it for real, the only way else to find out, us got to call him myself and find out exactly what happened, what went down there and what went on. Because no, that's the thing. See, you like to keep the peace too much. I ain't gonna keep the peace. I'm gonna call over there and I'm gonna find out exactly what happened. Because there's no way that boy is too old to be walking around here and doing the stuff what he's doing. And I ain't gonna stop till I get a hold of him and find out exactly what happened. If I have to call over the sister house 30 times, I'm gonna call over there 30 times until I find out exactly what happened down there to that trail ride. And I ain't playing, and I ain't lying, and I ain't laughing. Now I'm gonna call him. I'm about to call over there now. No, because this the thing. The name wouldn't be nothing. The name wouldn't be nothing if they'll stay home. But look like every time somebody says, yeah, come out having something, yeah, come there, they got to be the one to go. So since they got to be the one to go, since he can't stay home, let me find out exactly what the whereabout was. Let me find out exactly what the whereabout was. I can call over there. I ain't care if I have to get in my car and drive over there. I'm going over there to figure out exactly what's going on. Because enough is enough, and it's been enough. And I can say what I say. I ain't holding back. I'm gonna say exactly what I want to say. This y'all getting dumber and dumber every day with the stuff what you doing. And if nobody don't say nothing, y'all sit up around here and uphold all them things what you be doing and give him a little pat on the wrist. See, the man ain't gonna give him a pat on the wrist. The man don't play with him. But y'all play with it. Yo, let's go ahead and find out what happened right now. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of it right now. You turn this radio down. The phone just ringing. Ain't nobody want. You talk to sister today. The phone just ringing. Nobody want to answer it. Don't worry, I'm gonna call him back in a minute. I got some of my publics on y'all tonight. Hello everybody, what's tuning in tonight? Y'all like this show and share this show. I hate to bring y'all in on family business, but the thing got to be done, and I want somebody y'all to be a witness of what I say on y'all tonight. And I ain't playing. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if Don Trey get. I'm gonna catch a hold of him tonight, cause I got a word on him. And I'm gonna figure out whether that word's so. And if that word's so, there's gonna be some smoke fire out here tonight, and I ain't playing now. Because this thing y'all gonna get dumber and dumber. We gonna find out what happened. And Eleanor, I told you the other day when Don Trell came over here the other day and tell that lie and say, they been going, said they had to go to a convention for his job. Now, Eleanor, come on. Now, what kind of job Don Trell got working to carry him on a convention? They ain't gonna first hire him to no place where he got to go for a convention. But then he sat up there and tell that lie. No, he been lying then. But don't worry, we gonna get you the duration of it. We gonna find out exactly what's going on, and I ain't care. And the people in y'all gonna see it. And y'all be quiet when I'm talking to Don Trell. I don't want you to know y'all on here, but I gonna call that phone, and I gonna continue to call it until he answers it now. And I ain't playing. They're trying to play the cat and mouse game, but this y'all me. Hey, everybody, what coming on here? Cherie and all of y'all. Eleanor, I told you, ever since been the other week, I told you that borderline, I tell you. But no, you love him. You love him so. And all of you love him. But you can't believe everything he's trying to be saying, because he's trying to be lying. He's trying to be setting up lying now for real. I gotta call back over there and see can I catch him. Dominique! Why y'all didn't answer the phone when I call it over there? Where's sis at? Oh, I had to be on the night shift tonight. Wow, look here. Where Dontrell at? Put him on the phone. Tell him I said, come out from up under that tree right now and get on the shop phone and talk to me. And I don't want to have to get in my car and come over there. Dontrell, this granddaddy. Yeah, look here. Number one, why you ain't come to that phone when Dominique tell you I tell you to come to the phone? Why you ain't come to the phone? You must be smelling your fucking drawers. You must be smelling your fucking drawers. This ain't me now. Don't you never in your life tell somebody you ain't coming to the phone when I'm called. Don't you never in your life. You hear me? Look here. Dontrell, look here. I called to ask you to share. If it ain't so, you can say it ain't so and go on about your business. But Dontrell, let me ask you something. They said this weekend, they had one of them cowboy party. They said they had one of them cowboy party and say you've been down there in Mississippi down there to a cowboy party. And that's why I'm trying to figure out. Number one, I want to know, is you been down there to the cowboy party down there they had in Mississippi? You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Cause Slack said I'm trying to come out there and say Jason, I'm telling him, say you been telling them, say y'all been down there to the cowboy show down there in Mississippi, and say y'all been down there, say you been down there fighting and stuff. We down there with them churn. Dontrell, where you even get the money from to go down there to Mississippi, down there to the cowboy show, Dontrell? Dontrell, that's a lie. Because when you come over here the other day, see a liar do not remember when he be lying. A liar do not remember what he said. Dontrell, when you came over here the other day, you lied to Eleanor. Say, Grandma, can I borrow such an amount of dollars because my job sending me out on a trip, us got to go out of town to a conference. Dontrell, you ain't never been to a conference in your whole life. So why did I carry you down there to Mississippi to a conference? You're a liar. You went down there to Mississippi and been down there to them cowboy show and been down there fighting with them people, them churn down there. Why would y'all go down there and start up with them churn down there all the way in Mississippi? And the thing that disheartened me, Dontrell, because them churn fat and me can come in here and show me the thing on Facebook. Y'all got them people thinking that the fighting thing that going on down there in Florence. See what I'm saying? You give your own town a bad name when you go abroad doing dumb and stupid stuff. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all went down there to Mississippi and make them people down there buying them children or whatever. They had all the children from Memphis, Tennessee, and everywhere. And say y'all went down there to that trail ride and they're down there buying them children, down there fighting down there. Going over the gate, trampling over them churns. People been down there trampling over one another and everything, Dontrell. And y'all down there eating the mix. And got people thinking that the whole time, got people thinking that the fighting went on down there in Florence. And I'm trying to been fighting in Florence. I'm trying to have a very nice thing down there in Florence. But y'all, with y'all dumb self, went down there to Mississippi and trying to get them churn a bad name. You see what I'm saying? That boy want to be on Facebook, the DJ Finance or DJ Loans or whatever his name is. That boy had that thing down there in Florence, and them children had a very nice time. Them children went down there and they act like somebody, and them children had a very nice time. They said there's so much of peoples out there, they ain't had room to stand down trail. And they ain't been no kind of carrying on or fighting or nothing down there. But here come y'all stupid self, gonna go all the way down in the Mississippi and y'all gonna bother them children. See, DJ Pimmy, Finance or Pimmy or whatever his name is, see that boy has such a crowd out there, so the people been dancing and carrying on. See, when they get up the next morning, see that field ain't had no more grass on it down trail. That just how much of a good time them children had down there in Florence. See, that field ain't had no more grass on it from how much fun they had down there in Florence. And y'all dumb self to get in the car. I don't know who car you drive. Y'all get in the car and went down there to Mississippi, and y'all down there fighting in Mississippi, down trail. And these children down here, see that boy, Nadine's son, Robinson, Nadine, the girl, Nadine Robinson. See that girl's son, Quentin, or whatever one of them. That boy danced up there, so they had to call the sick wagon for that boy. That boy been up there doing all them line dances, so up there that Florence, them children had such a good time. Y'all don't need to mess people's name up, Dondrell. That boy, DJ Finance, been all up there on the Shannon Shop show and everything. They talking about that boy on Shannon Shop. And y'all making a bad name for the peoples right now in South Carolina, because y'all done went up there to Mississippi fighting and trampling over people with y'all dumb, stupid self. I don't care if you get mad. I don't care if you get mad, because that's dumb. That's dumb and stupid for y'all to go up there. Listen here. Them trail ride aim at them rodeo. Matter of fact, that boy had it been called the RnB and Southern Soul Rodeo 2025. That boy that was not doing no kind of trail or whatever. He said exactly what his show been. And say y'all went up there and see that boy, they talk about that boy all on the TV and everything, all the good stuff what he trying to do. And here come y'all, done went up there to Mississippi and show y'all behind them all, and got them people thinking it's the people from South Carolina. Y'all stupid. Get both people up there. Both people out there with you. Tell them to come to the phone and put me on speakerphone. Tell them to come to the phone, Dontrell. Y'all got me on speaker. Hey, Bo Peep, look here. Doe Boy, Ryder Mays, Quillas. Let me tell y'all this shit. Let me say one time. I don't even know where y'all get the money from. Y'all don't even have money to pay for y'all children. Y'all don't even pay for y'all little children when y'all got walking around here. I want to say one more time. Y'all been in the car somewhere up there to Mississippi somewhere, fight with them children and making a bad name for the people down there, DJ Finance down there, East Florence, for his thing what he had. Let me say one time y'all been up there doing that. Let me hear one more time now. These rodeo and line dance and all these kind of things y'all with these children are having, these things y'all ain't had no kind of trouble. Them children been going out there, them children have a good time, them children be dancing around, doing their live dance. It don't be no fighting, it don't be no kind of drama and thing going on. But oh no, here come y'all. Soon as they open it up, they start letting the crowd in, letting that club crowd in. Y'all think this y'all the club. Y'all bring the club out there to the field. What kind of fool is you? What kind of fool is you? Y'all bring the club out there to the field. First of all, they tell me, say you didn't even have no cowboy boots on. Y'all, you didn't even have no cowboy boots on that trail. You out there with Jordans on. Why would you? That tells me that you ain't had no intention of going out there having a good time anyway, because you come out there with Jordans on. Nobody wears Jordans to a rodeo show, Dontrell. This show's for cowboys. This y'all where you wear your belt. And this y'all why I can't understand. Y'all kills me. This y'all why I can't understand. Y'all hear me? Okay. This y'all why I can't understand. All them nice looking, fine looking ladies out there with them tight jeans on and their boots and they cowboy hat on. But instead of y'all trying to get y'all some y'all out there fighting before the girls wanted to see, must be wanting to see how strong y'all is. These girls ain't starting on y'all not trying. Y'all out there fighting them children and been instead of y'all watching tail
y'all out there watching one another to see who y'all can fight up on. Now, ain't that dumb? Ain't that stupid? I tell your grandmama, when you left here the other day, I tell Eleanor, I say, Eleanor, that boy lying. I say, ain't no way. Don't tell him that he tell us he went for an interview to get a job. And here comes Saturday, you got your stupid self down there in Mississippi making a bad name for DJ Penny down there in Florence. Got the people think his thing went bad, and that thing was very nice what he had down there. I tell you, they had to call the sick wagon for that boy. That boy danced out his clothes so down there doing them stepping that thing. Nadine song. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Both people, y'all hear me? And then in the first beginning, it almost 10 o'clock in the night. Get from round sister house to sister ain't home, right there smoking that weed and stuff. Get from round there. And y'all go home to y'all house. And Dontrell, if I call back over there and Dominique tell me them children still around there, I promise to God, and I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. I'm going to come around there. And that yard ain't going to be big enough for all of us. I'm going to bring my truck, go around there, and I'm going to clear everything around there and walk it. You get me? And I ain't playing. Making me shame before all the people in the neighborhood and stuff. Slack done call around here and say, I say, Dontrell done been up there to Mississippi, and it got the people thinking the thing happened here in Florence. I've been so ashamed before my friends and stuff in the neighborhood. Let me find out again. Let me find it out again. I ain't want to talk no more. Hey, yo. I'm sorry y'all had to hear that. But, and hey to everybody why I ain't spoke tough, but you know I speaking, you know I say, hey, you know I like you to be on here. And, y'all share this here. And tell that this is not only Dontrell, this here for all the other children where y'all going around here. Think y'all gonna go mess up a good thing around here to these cowboys showing things. Y'all think y'all gonna go around there and show y'all behind. Shut up. People want to have a good time. Ain't nobody come out there to see no you. Ain't nobody coming to see no you. Every time they try to have something good around here, yeah, come yo. That get on my nerves. Y'all make my teeth hurt with that. Stop that. That boy DJ, and I ain't fussing at y'all. I'm mad with Dontrell. Pissed off with Dontrell. That boy pinned me or whatsoever his name. That boy been all on the television and everything. They talking about that boy, all the stuff what that boy trying to do. And positive and thing. And here come y'all fighting. Y'all dumb and stupid. Up there fighting. What you fighting for? What you fighting for? When I was coming up and us went to the juke joint, when I was coming up, us been trying to see ladies and stuff. Us been looking at ladies. Us ain't around there fighting. Y'all going to mess up them cowboy people thing and them rodeo and thing, talking about y'all fighting. What kind of fool is you? Darn, boy. That don't make no sense. Okay, I'm glad I got y'all in here now and talk to Dontrell about them cowboys. If it's you, it go for you too. I ain't care if they get mad. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell every one of them. Every one of them, why I say. Tell them why I say. Don't care if you get mad. Look here. I want to tell y'all this here. You know that gal, you know the girl, Angie Stone, God bless the day. That girl, you know that she lost her life in a very tragic accident. Here's Geneva. A very tragic accident the other week right here, and they still got an investigation and thing going on about that gal accident. But this y'all what I want to tell y'all, and I'm going to get on to something else. I'm going to tell y'all this year about Angie Stone and what happened to that gal. Now look here. Angie Stone, one of the greatest singer and songwriter and thing what this young world ever see. That gal been the first, had the first female rap group and all from right there down there to Columbia, South Carolina. You understand? Okay, but let me tell you this shit about that gal. Angie Stone had made a video I believe it been around about February 10th, or it might have been like February 17th, but it been early February that gal made a video. And on that video, Angie Stone been telling the people about all her products, all the thing what her had coming up, all the stuff what her had going on, and what she gonna be doing. And her say, meet me down there. I believe her been in, don't start me in the line. I ain't know, I want to say Memphis or somewhere, but it might have not. I don't know where. She was in Alabama. She said, meet me down there in Alabama. I'm going to have all this and that, and this and that, and this and that. And she said, I got a whole lot of stuff what I got coming up, some good stuff, what I going to be doing. Her say, I got some good stuff what I going to be doing coming up through the year. The lady had no idea that the date what she gave them on her live, that was going to be her last day in the earth. Her had no idea. You understand? Her had no idea. So that means what? I want to say this, Shanny, yo. You ain't going to live nothing but one time. You hear me? Listen to Mr. Thaddeus here talking to you. You ain't going to live nothing but one time. You can sit there if you want to and look at me on the shop phone with your dumb self and sit there and don't go after what you want to go after in your life because you worry about what somebody going to say about you. You going to close your eye and the Lord going to slap the piss out of you now. You understand? You don't know when your last day is going to be. So while you sitting around here holding yourself up, ain't accomplishing your goals and your dream and stuff because you worry about what people going to say or you scared. Stop being a punk. If you don't like where you're at, get your behind up and move. Don't like the job, quit the job and get you another one. You got that one, you can't get another one. You ain't gonna live nothing but one time. That girl, ain't been a month. That girl life was ended. The girl life was ended. She had no idea. Now let's say, for instance, that girl never had went out on her and tried to do her dream and thing, what she trying to do. Let's say she had never done that and her life ended. That could be some of y'all. That could be some of y'all. Y'all gonna be laying in your casket. Y'all gonna be laying in your casket. And I'm gonna stand over you and I'm gonna say, see how you laying there with your dumb self? You see how you're laying there with your dumb self? And no matter whether you get mad when I say it, because you ain't gonna be able to say nothing back to me. You ain't gonna be able to say nothing back to me. Understand? That when they put that thing out, say Angie Stone that passed, that shook me. You know why? Because the lady just been on there. It ain't been a month before that. Talk about all the good stuff what she been getting ready to do, and ain't had no idea the placement she been inviting people to that in her last day. The lady didn't know that, and yet come y'all in good health. Got your good health and strength. Get up every day, can brush your teeth, can put on your clothes, can do all of that. And setting up home at your crazy behind. Come out, well, I ain't going to do that because I don't know. I ain't going to do this and y'all because I don't know what people's going to say. I ain't going to do this and y'all. Man, forget them peoples. Do you know people don't care about you? Yes, they do. People care about me, Mr. Thaddeus. You can stop that because people care about me, Mr. Thaddeus. Okay, then. Think they care. Think they care, then. Okay. Think they care. Okay. People don't care about you. Look here. If something happened to you, people's going to talk about it for 2 weeks and then they're going to be on to the next person. Especially in this modern day and age when you got social media. By the time you scroll and you go to 3 more posts, if something else doesn't pop up, if some more news doesn't come across there, people don't care about no you. You think everybody looking at you, ain't they? It's some nosy people out there probably is looking at you, but these people ain't care nothing about no you. What's wrong with you? Nobody cares about you. Forget them people. What's wrong with you? What? Well, I ain't want to drive this in y'all kind of car. If I drive this, the nigga be like, well, I ain't thought you supposed to be driving a car like that. I ain't thought you supposed to be driving this and y'all and this and y'all. I ain't care what you think what I'm supposed to be driving. Who is you? You ain't nobody. Y'all sitting around here going broke, trying to impress these dumb peoples. Eleanor, put me a cup of coffee on. I'm about to finish this job talking. I want a cup of coffee. Y'all worry about these dumb people. Y'all worry about these dumb people. These young people these ain't nobody. I drive a 1988 old school car, and people used to be saying, you want to get you a new car, you want to drive something better than that. You ain't want nothing better. No, see, they want me to drive it better because they see they projecting they desires on to me. That's your desires. That's not my desires. If you want to drive a car where you got to pay $1,200 a month for the car payment, get you a car and pay $1,200 for the car payment. But don't begrudge me because I ain't want to drive that. I don't want to impress you. You is not nobody. Understand? Yeah. These people y'all is not nobody. So look here. Live your life. That's what I learned from Angie Stone passing away. Live your life. Her son said the other day, her son said the thing that gets him is all the love for her receive once her transition, her receive all this y'all love. Yeah, see her receiving all this y'all love now after her done transition. And that's what people gonna do for you. Anybody, a trailblazer is not celebrated till the day. Then when you're dead, then they say, oh, this and y'all person, y'all been wonderful. This and y'all person, this and y'all. They say have all kind of wonderful things to say about you when you're dead. But before you're dead, they begrudge you and talk about you. That's the same thing what they done to Jesus. Eleanor, I want some, put some of that vanilla thing in it where you be putting in there. That's the same thing what they done to Jesus. They done that to Jesus. Jesus come along, and every time Jesus say something, they say, he fool. This young man, y'all need a check. This young man, y'all, and he ain't know what he talking about. He's full of the devil. That's what they say about Jesus. Then as soon as Jesus dead, this young was truly the Son of God. This young man was truly sent by God. This young man was truly... See what I'm saying? People full of cow manure. You get me? People full of cow manure. Look here. This is the last thing I want to tell y'all. This here. You know, I ain't going to say his name because then they'll start cutting my live down. But you know that man, that new man where they got up there making all them executive orders? That man got a new thing now what they're doing. Say they are checking immigrants and citizens, checking your cell phone and your social media and all that. And if you go out the country, say they confiscating your phone, they confiscating everything. They're keeping your phone and stuff for weeks at a time. Say they got to review it. So that means what? What does that mean? That means that you better open up your eye and you better see what's going on out here in this young world. Understand? Listen to an old man when he's talking to you. Tell y'all something. Half of the thing what y'all see out there on this young thing, half of the thing what you see with your naked eye is a lie. You get me? Half of these things y'all is a lie. These y'all is not understand. Half of these things y'all is a lie. They are lying to y'all. And they doing things to take your attention so you won't pay attention to the thing what you supposed to be paying attention to. Now, I'm going to tell you like Jesus said, ye who have ears to hear what the Spirit is saying, let them hear. Nah, you ain't you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it. It's some thing going on right in your, look here, right in your face. It's a thing going on. And you can't see it because they got you distracted. They got you distracted with that social media. They got you distracted with them fool behind people on your job. Got you distracted with your no manners church. Got you distracted with them friends but don't mean you no good. Got you distracted with them fool people down into your church. Got you distracted with your crazy behind family members. They got you distracted. And I'm not ashamed to say it. They got you distracted so you can't see it. That man up there making all them executive order and making all them executive order and thing up there and take your attention off what they really doing. And got his girlfriend talking about Elon Musk. Got Elon Musk up there. Leon Musk up there selling cars. Them people tell Leon Musk, say, this your stock is going too low. We call it for you to step down. You know, like how when you go to church and they ask people to step down off the choir, they ask Leon Musk, say, step down off this your choir, yeah. We want you to step down, you're losing the money. But he went in there and had a love affair with the head man up there. Had a love affair with him. And he, so much so, he loved him so, he out there trying to sell the car for Elon Musk. He out there selling the car for Elon Musk. So the question I asked Eleanor, I said, well, Eleanor, who is the top and who is the bottom? Yeah. I asked Eleanor, Eleanor, with Leon and the president, I said, who is the top and who is the bottom? Because somebody is going with somebody. It ain't come out yet, but they going. That man been out there on that White House lawn selling cars for Elon Musk. That tell me it got to be good. And look here, Elon Musk already got a lot of churn with ladies, so he must be laying it down on the head man up there too. And it's so good to the head man. The head man went out there and was selling car for him. I want to know who is the top and who is the bottom. Now y'all ain't got to believe what I say. I've been in this young world a long time, over 70-something years. I done see a lot of things. It's a funny business going up there. Eating that up there. And somebody, Leon Musk is laying it down on somebody up there and got that man selling all them cars and things for him in front of that White House. Y'all ain't got to believe what I'm saying. Go on if you don't believe it. Yeah. Jennifer Johnson Cook, I'm on here. I done talk about several things, but I'm on here talking about Elon Musk. The people up there got y'all distracted. They got y'all distracted and making y'all pay attention to all these kind of things. Look here. That what deception will do. Don't y'all make me go to preach. That what deception will do. Deception will have the thing right in your face and will make you so sure that ain't what it is. The thing will be right in your face. And deception will say, don't believe that ain't what that is. Y'all darn lie. That's exactly what it is. Y'all darn lie. Trump coming there. They had a meeting down there in that Oval room. Had a meeting down there in the Oval room. And instead of he serious and talk about the meeting, he stopped the meeting and said, Lord, I sure, say to another man, he said, Lord, I sure love them socks that I can't help it. I'm just looking at them socks. Who is the top and who is the bottom? Now, something is going on. And y'all need to open up your eye and see what's going on. Stack your money up. What y'all doing? Stack your money up. Stop spending your money on all the stuff right now when you don't need. This thing is going down, down, down. instead of he taking care of the country and doing what he's supposed to do with the country, he up there having a interior decorating show in the Oval Room. The man that went in there and put all them nails in that wall up there in that Oval Office, done went up there and put all them nails in that wall and got all them pictures. Everywhere you look, he got pictures. This man y'all is not well. Y'all ain't got to believe me. This man y'all is not well. Went up there and got all them pictures all over the wall. Punch it up on y'all computer. When y'all get up here, punch it up on y'all computer about the tour of the Oval Office. That man got all them pictures all around the wall. This man y'all is not well. And the economy and everything tanking down, everything going down. And he's in here like he Martha Stewart. He's in here giving a tour of all the pictures what he done put on the wall. And he said, look here. He said, see this y'all button here? He said, see this y'all button? See, people think this y'all button y'all for the end of the world. But this y'all is not for the end of the world. He said, look here. He said, when I push this y'all, he said, when I punch this y'all, my Diet Coke come up out this thing. Y'all be darned. I say, sweet Jesus, from by and by when the morning come. The man said, when I push the shine, he said, when I push the shine, the thing come up. I said, well, I'll be John Brown. Hey, all right. Yeah, y'all got to stay, y'all got to open up your eye and pay attention to what's going on. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Don't believe everything these young people showing y'all. The Lord trying to tell y'all something, y'all ain't listening. Every time they see y'all, when they get out of church on Sunday, yeah, come y'all. Let me post this here. And while you shouting, that man in the Oval Room, showing picture. Yeah, Angela. Elder key little demon, Billy. That man in there showing picture. Understand? It's another thing I want to talk about. I'm going to give it a little while before I talk about it because I want to know, is it anybody got a bag of cookies where I can borrow? Now I'm going to leave that right there. Is anybody here in this town got some cookie where I can borrow? I ain't going to mess with that because I ain't know how this y'all going to go. I ain't know if this thing y'all true what's going on around here. Look here, that girl Cherie Taylor said boots on the ground. Cherie Taylor, I would do a little bit of that boots on the ground on y'all for y'all tonight, but I didn't want they to flag me. They got a nasty habit of flag you when you do the boots on the ground. Your cigarette went out. My cigarette is not out, Joshua got his child. Wonder is Oreo. I ain't know, but Jennifer Johnson cook, whatever cookie he like, I can carry it up there. See, can I get my grandchildren and things, some car and thing to drive? Do a little bit. Cherie Taylor, let me give you the Mr. Thaddeus version. Get up out of your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls feeling the groove. You sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. Get behind them fine girls and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Whoa, got my boots on the ground. Whoa, Lord. Whoa, got my boots on the ground. Have mercy, Lord. I hope you got good knees, cause we gonna get it up. Everybody's dancing to the juke joint love. Hold on to your wig. Hold on to your man. Them steppers in the building church and they holding them fangs, singing, oh, Lord, I got my boots on the ground. Have mercy, Jesus. Oh, Lord, I got my boots on the ground, yeah, Lord. That's what I'm charming doing out there in Florence. What did you see about Angie Stone or have you come? See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. They ask you to subscribe. Jesus. And when you're doing subscribe, you get the notification link. And now you want me to talk about Angie Stone. Jennifer Johnson Cook, I said that Angie Stone was an example of you don't know when your life is going to be over. So you need to go ahead and do what you're going to do now while you was alive. That girl got on there, ain't been a month before her last day on earth, and to talk about all the things what she been finna do. And it ain't been a month later that she transitioned off this young earth. So that tells me that you don't never know when your last day will be. And if you sit around here worrying about people and what they say, you're going to be in a bad condition. Understand? Okay. Now, if you want to hear the rest, when this young go off, rewind it. Okay? Rewind it so that you can hear it. Okay? I finna sign off here. Oh, before... Well, dog, long it take to make a coffee. But look at here. I about to sign off here. This is what I want y'all to do. Y'all already know how this go. If you done been on here with me before, you know how this go. If you enjoyed this show tonight, if you enjoyed the entertainment along with the wisdom, I want you to go to Cash App. And I want you to type in $ Elijah Bradford. That's my manager. $ Elijah Bradford. Go there, $5, $10, $2, $3. Go there, and we want you to support Coffee House Production. We want you to support Mr. Thaddeus. Us got something coming up for y'all on Mother's Day. Mother's Day weekend. So y'all be on the lookout because that's coming out very soon. Carolyn, you holler about sing again. But if I don't hear, so you been in that Cash App don't ding with your name on it tonight, it could be some trouble in this y'all city with me and you. Because you hollered, sing again. Then when they tell you to give $5, $10, they can't get nothing from you. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? $ Elijah Bradford. That's the Cash App. That's the name. $ Elijah Bradford. Go on there tonight. Journey said, when is the seafood broiler? Y'all sound like peaches. My two-step, and you can get a Cash App. Look here, I'll two-step it. My granddaughter Peaches done be having all them seafood broilers, and they be coming over here to borrow money from me and Eleanor to pay her and Tony them light bill and stuff. Y'all keep over them seafood broilers. Let me see what Carolyn say. Okay, I don't have, here go another one. I don't have Cash App. See what I'm saying? Carolyn, if you don't have Cash App, when us having something, when you hear us having an event, you better be there. You better be there. You better be there. And bring your pocketbook. Bring your pocketbook. Don't come in there and say, don't come in there and say, oh, Mr. Thaddeus, I'm so sorry. I left my pocketbook. Home. I ain't able to support you in this and that because I left my pocketbook to the house. And thus, don't start that. Let me give y'all a little piece of this here. There, y'all get on my nerves. Love to be begging and asking for so much of this and that and this and that. Get on my nerve now. Can't see I get it down, I gotta move the stuff down out the way. Y'all just want to love to see somebody act a monkey. I'm going to town tomorrow. I'll get a money order. We take money order and all of that. Y'all get on my nerve for real. And I'm sure I move my carpet off the floor. Get on my nerves. Always doing something, just do something dumb. Your floor wet. You've been in your mopping and the floor wet. Y'all do a little bit of this here. They're trying to boot on the ground or whatever that thing is that you're trying to be doing. And I don't do it like them other churns, so don't need to, and Mr. Thaddeus, that ain't the way it go. Shut your mouth, because I do this shit the way I want to do it. And now I can't even find the song. Get on my nerve. And the 803 Fresh, you know, I don't get no royalty off of this shit. And now you gotta have a commercial. I hope y'all can hear that. You gotta have a commercial first. Y'all get up and dance before you go to bed tonight, yeah? All right, that's enough. Y'all not see. Y'all not see. All right, that's enough. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now, where the fans at? Where the fans at? Where the fans at? Give me one time. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay? Kicking up thunder. Boots on the ground. Kicking up thunder. We don't fail it. We don't fail it. We don't fail it. That's enough. Y'all going to bed, okay? Y'all going to bed, okay? Y'all going to bed, okay? Y'all go to bed, yeah. Y'all go to bed. Stop playing. Stop playing, okay? Y'all stop playing. Stop playing, okay? Y'all go to bed. Y'all go to bed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all go to bed, okay? Y'all go to sleep, okay? Stop that. Stop playing so much. Everything ain't a joke. Learn to be serious, okay? And got me on y'all dancing and thing in front of Miss Lily Davis. Y'all know better than that. You gotta sing happy birthday, Mr. Thaddeus. And this y'all the thing else you need. What you don't know is, I'll leave that there. Look at Willie on ya, Willie! Hey, Willie! Okay. That enough. It's Shanivia's birthday today. It's Shanivia's birthday today. Good night, I'm going to sleep good tonight. You can sleep good all you wanna. But you better be to that next event we'll be having. I ain't playing. Look here. Us gonna sing happy birthday to Shanavia. Oh, Shanavia. Bum, 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 bum. Today is your birthday. Bum, 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 bum. We wish you many. Bum, 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 bum. Many more. Bum, 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 bum. We hope you have bum, 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 bum. Many birthday. Bum, 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 bum. Because that's what bum, bum, the Lord sent you here for. Bum, 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 bum. May your day be prosperous. Bum, 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 bum. May you live long. Bum, 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 bum. May you have all the things. Bum, 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 bum. Your heart wish for. Boom, 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 boom. Because Shanavia, boom, boom. Oh, Shanavia, all the day. Today is your birthday. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Y'all out there, help me sing the background. Oh, help me sing. Happy birthday, 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 happy birthday. Eat cake, happy birthday, and ice cream, happy birthday. Oh Lord, happy birthday, oh Lord, happy birthday. Chanel, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. May you have many. May you have many. Chanel, many or more. Happy birthday and many more. Ooh. All right, and you ain't got to pay for that, okay, Sinead? You ain't got to pay for that. That's a free birthday, okay? That's a free for your birthday, okay? All right. And look at that, Sinead. Everybody telling you happy birthday. Woo! Everybody telling you happy birthday, Sinead. Everybody's telling you happy birthday, Sinead. Everybody's telling you happy birthday, Sinead. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, Lord. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to go and, look here. So go to the Cash App tonight. That's number one. Number two, look here. If y'all are having any event out there this year, and y'all want Mr. Thaddeus to come and be an MC, you want him to come and do comedy, you want him to come and bring whatever. If you want Mr. Thaddeus this year, send us a message. If your pocketbook got something in it, send us a message. If your pocketbook don't got nothing in it, cut your phone off, put it on silent. Don't call us. But if it got something in it, call us. And we gonna come and give you the best darn show. Like our life depend on it. Okay? Okay. I get ready to go now, okay? Before I sign off, I'm gonna say this y'all like I always tell y'all. On a serious note, life is short. So you got to laugh. You got to have a relationship with God. And you got to let him lead and guide you. It don't matter what your life look like right now. God is not like church. God is not like the mosque. God is not like the Buddhist temple. God is not like the Kingdom Hall. God is bigger than all of that. And whatever you need him to be in your life, that's what he will be to you. Well, if you need a savior, he'll be your savior. You need a friend, he'll be your friend. A brother, sister, mama, daddy, whatever you need, he'll be that to you. And don't you let nobody convince you that God is not for you, because God is for you. Okay? And that ain't Mr. Thaddeus talking, that Elijah talking. God is for you. The Bible says he'll never leave you and he'll never forsake you. He'll be with you to all the ends of the earth. You got a sickness in your body tonight. All you got to do is speak over yourself, speak over your health, and whatever you say, that's what it's going to be. Keep negative people from around you, people that talk negative about your condition. Don't let nobody who come around you trying to be sad about what you're dealing with in your body. Don't let nobody who trying to make you feel bad about it, get them people out of your life. Only keep people around you who speak positive towards your situation. If they come around looking sad, like, oh, I ain't know how you going to make it out, get them people away from you. But the people that pray and speak the word the way you speak the word, the people that believe and have faith the way you believe and have faith, those are people you keep around. And if you ain't got nobody in your life that believe like that, I believe with you. I believe for you. Because the Jesus I read about in the Bible, that Jesus went about doing things that was not common. He went healing the sick. He went raising the dead. He gave sight to the blind, and he caused the lame to walk. And all the Sadducees and the Pharisees and all the scribes and all the people that thought they had all the education and thought they were so perfect, those people couldn't understand why the demons trembled when Jesus came around, why the demons responded and started acting up when he came around. And the reason why they did was because he had a power that no school book could give him. He had a power that no college, no theologian could give him. He had a power from on high. And that same power lives on the inside of you. And if you utilize that power, if you utilize it and do what Jesus did, do what Jesus instructed you to do, you'll see your life being more victorious. You'll see your way being made prosperous. You'll see favor being over your life, and the doors of prosperity and favor will be open for you. When you put him first. It says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. What things? That means that all the things that you believe God for that are necessity for you to live. Y'all think God wants us to walk around here and be sick? He don't want us sick. Y'all think God wants us to walk around here and be poor? He don't want us poor. Y'all think God wants us to be around here on antidepressants and want to unalive ourselves and things like that? He don't want us to do that. Not mine. Sometimes they'll make you believe that God wants you to suffer. God don't want you to suffer. Don't put me here to suffer. Don't put me here to suffer. God don't want you to suffer. God, he said, I come that, well, what do you mean God don't want you to suffer? Yeah, he suffered for you. He went to the cross, hung there from the 6th to the 9th hour. We get ready to sing about it next month for Easter. He went to the cross and did all that for you. He said, I come that you might have life, not just life. He don't want you to just have life, but he wants you to have life more abundantly. Abundant life. And some of you are not living abundant life, but you can live it tonight. You can live it tonight. And if you want to give your heart to the Lord, you ain't got to wait till Sunday to give it to him. You can give your heart to the Lord tonight before you close your eye and go to bed. You can give your heart to the Lord. Listen, I had to learn how to free myself. My creativity and my gift and my comedy is only effective because of what's standing behind me. Y'all think Mr. Thaddeus is funny, but y'all don't see the man that's standing behind Mr. Thaddeus. They give him the ideas. They give him what to say. Y'all don't see that man. But you are experiencing him. Every time I cut that camera on, you are experiencing a manifestation of what happened in the beginning. God created. God said, let us make. That means he created. And the creativity is living and moving in me. And it's living and moving in you. You don't see no way where you can be healed. Create the healing. You don't see where you can have financial prosperity. Create it. I know that seems a little far-fetched, and I don't want to go off the deep end because I'll be on here all night, and I'll be teaching y'all about the different realms that you can go to in order to manifest things that you want to see. Jesus did it. Remember when Jesus, one last thing. Watch this. Jesus had fed the 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, right? Okay, then right after that, he fed 4,000, right? But now watch this. After that, Jesus told the disciples to go into the boat, go into the water. He said, y'all go ahead and go on. Y'all go ahead and go. After he did that, Jesus went up into a high mountain. He went up there to pray. He went up there by himself, and he been praying, right? And while Jesus been up there in that high mountain and he was praying, he let the disciples get way out in that water, way out in the water. When they got out in the water, they look up, and here comes Jesus walking on the water to them. Why did he do that? Sound like to me, Jesus went up there in the mountain and sent them out in the water so he could show them that the same thing I'm doing you can do if you will release your faith. Jesus went and he walked on the water. Some of y'all need to have walking on water faith in your life. You have to have walking on water. They look at Jesus and they thought it was a ghost, but he said, no, I ain't no ghost. He told Peter, he said, come here. Come in. And as long as Peter kept his eyes, I think it was Peter, I guess it was Peter. I ain't no pastor like some of y'all, but he got out that water and said, Peter, to walk on that water, Peter. And as long as Peter had kept his eyes on Jesus, he didn't sink. As soon as Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he started sinking in the water. Now that's symbolic that your eyes, meaning your vision, meaning what you see, as long as you see it, keep looking through the eyes of Jesus, you won't sink. But as soon as you take your eyes off of him, you're going to sink. And some of us are sinking because we want to keep our eyes on Jesus. Now, keeping your eyes on Jesus do not mean that you're perfect. I want you to get that out of your mind. Everything I'm telling you tonight, if you think you got to be perfect in order for you to experience it, then you have already missed it. Because everybody that was in that boat was imperfect. You do not have to be perfect in order for you to experience God. What you have to do is have a heart that's perfect towards God, right? It don't mean you perfect. It don't mean you ain't gonna never ever say a cuss word. You ain't gonna never ever think nothing bad. It don't mean that. So some people give up when they start feeling like they done made a mistake, right? But that don't make you not have a heart for God. The scripture says that David was a man after God's own heart. And if everybody know the story of David did all kind of off the wall stuff. I think David was a little throwed off. But sometimes you need people who throwed off to operate for God. David was a little throwed off. Think about it. David been out there with them sheep, all them sheep and them goat out there in that field. David was out there with them. And he probably been a little throwed off. That's why he wasn't scared of Goliath. Everybody was scared of Goliath. And here come David and said, I ain't scared of him. Because he done been out there, he was a little throwed off. Some of y'all need to have the kind of mindset, the kind of faith that make people think you a little throwed off. Like, I don't know why in the world they got so much joy. And I know their stuff is tore up. I know for a fact that their stuff is tore up. You get what I'm saying? You got to have that kind of faith. Read the Bible. If you read the Bible and kind of study how Jesus operated today, he would not be accepted in church. Jesus, just like he wasn't accepted then, he would not be accepted in church. And we call ourselves Christians. We say we followers of Christ. But he would not be accepted in our churches today because everything Jesus did was totally against the structure and the system that was in place. And that is why they wanted to kill him. Then he had the nerve to say that he was the Son of God. You see. So he had a radical presence about him that disrupted every place that he went. So much so that people were magnetized to him. They were drawn to him everywhere he went. And some of you cannot figure out why people don't like you. They don't like you because Jesus is inside of you. Oh, I don't know, because I'm not perfect. It don't got nothing to do with you being perfect. Jesus is inside of you. And sometimes people can't understand, why are people drawn to this individual? I mean, what is it about them that people are so drawn to them? And you be like wanting to shy away and not express the fullness of who you are because you don't want people to not like you. Some of you having a pleasing people syndrome. I've been there. Sometimes I still experience that, where I don't want people to be mad with me. I don't want people to not like me. Then I'll have to remember that the thing that God has placed on the inside of me is so much more bigger than me. And because of that, people see sometimes even what I don't see. And when people see what you don't see, it can confuse you because they're not hitting you first. They are hitting you back. What do you mean, Elijah? This is what I mean. Your very presence and what you mean as far as what you mean for God in the earth. You are a testimony of what God can do in someone's life. Some of you should have been dead 5 years ago, but you are a testimony of what God can do in somebody's life. So every time you walk in a room, the demons, the insecurities in people start to act up because they can't understand why they can't experience the favor that you are experiencing, knowing that you're not a perfect person. They can't understand it. They haven't grown. They haven't expanded in their consciousness enough, in their spirit man enough to be able to understand God in such a way to understand that I don't have to be a perfect person in order to experience the knowledge and the understanding and the wisdom of God, in order to experience the wind of God in my life. And the wind of God will blow in your life when you make yourself available, not when you become perfect. Stop. I don't know why I keep saying that tonight. Maybe somebody keep thinking that. I have a perfection syndrome. I'm a perfectionist. So if it ain't perfect, I get bothered by that. That's something that I have to continuously battle with in my personal life. I'm a perfectionist. I used to beat myself up really, really bad. I've gotten better at it, but I used to beat myself up really, really bad when things went wrong, right? Nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But you are perfect in Christ. You're growing into perfection. And what you don't realize is your imperfectness, is that a word? Your imperfection to somebody else looks like perfection. Because that's how God will make it. God will blind them sometime, you see, and allow you to look glorious in the eyes of your enemies and people who love you. Because, you know, sometimes people who love you are envious of you as well. Just throwing it out there. Okay, love y'all. Y'all have a good night. And there you go. And share this. Let somebody know I was on. And we good. Okay? I hope y'all enjoyed yourself tonight. Have a good one. Peace.